Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the E4 Minisode. I also wanted to shout out quickly to everybody who commented on the last video wanting the E4. Sorry about that. So one of the things that I had said in the last episode, and I do take this back because I know that there are a ton of people that are much better than me and much more experienced than me when it comes to this game. I want to shout out Typical Bailey for pointing this out to me, and really this is actually totally my fault. If you're using this as kind of a walkthrough guide, please understand that I am somebody who does not have a ton of hours in this. And I mean, I have no idea what the exact time is, and I don't think I don't really even care about it that much. But I know that there are people with thousands of hours in these games, especially Chasing Shadows has been out for so long. There are people that are still actively playing that. I checked on the Steam page, but yeah, this E4, I said, hey, wait until wizard level 110 or 115 to beat it. There are people that beat this, under wizard level 90, the whole game. So obviously it's beatable before then. This is just saying, like, at my skill level, if you're following along and you have about my skill level in this, that's probably the preparedness that you'd want to be. But it is beatable before then, so don't completely take my word for it. This whole game is beatable without using the talisman. It's beatable with only limiting your skills to whatever. So yeah, don't take my word for everything that I say in these videos. Obviously, I am not an expert, and I don't claim to be, so just keeping that in mind. But I do thank people, even if they're giving me some, critical feedback, I do use that in my videos, or I at least try to use that. So if some of these comments sound harsh, like, don't downvote them, don't whatever, because these people actually do give me useful advice. I'm glad that, Typical Bailey said it in a nice way, and I'm glad that, they are enjoying these episodes. So I'm going to keep making them, obviously. Other people like Deanne Godwin, McCormick, it just says M and then it says McCormick. These are just screenshots that I took. They're kind of cut off. But anyway, other people have asked me to do this minisode, so I'm gonna make this minisode as short as possible and doing what I can. Also, let's take a look. Let's go back. We can obviously go back and replay this with different gems. But let me see. Red, purple, green, and blue. I just want to make sure that we're using the right gems. Actually, let me take a look and see what gems are available on this for the first playthrough. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, taking a look at this, the only one that isn't available through the first playthrough is the mana leeching orange. So I am going to play this straight through. Just taking a look. Let's go to skills. I'm going to take everything out of orange, and I'll just use these. So let's go ahead into E4. Journey mode, I'm not doing any traits. We'll start the battle. And whenever I first did this, I put the bulk of my forces kind of in the middle. So I really wanted to try to avoid all of the these. And you'll see why in just a second here. Let's go. I think I did something like, oops, that. And then like that. I think I had everything come up this way, but around kind of the long way, if you will. And then I had, yeah, this blocked off. So I think I had them all coming down here, kind of around. So I put a couple of big gems up here and left it to pylons. I think I'm going to do the same thing again. So I had 2 gems there and there. You'll also see that I have 12,000 mana to play with here. Don't have quite enough for 2 grade 6s. So let's go like that. This should be way more than enough than I need. And then I ended up putting, I think I put a pylon like right here, maybe? And if that can't hit it right away, it hit it with an upgrade. So we'll go for that. These, I don't even really know if these have a shell. You'll see in a couple of waves here. See if they have a shell, but I'll speed this along. Go ahead and call some waves early. Okay, so this is what happens. These corrupted mana shards never deplete, but they do weaken firing gems. So the first playthrough I did of this, I did not have anything firing at these. Maybe I should have something firing at these, but it's going to deplete them over time. So maybe what I can do is, I don't know, put a low level tower over here. So like do one of these or something and see what that does. I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know how fast it's going to weaken, but it's going to target our monsters first. Oh, it doesn't even target these. So I guess I didn't really need to do that, but we can have these anywhere, I guess. I was just scared because I had seen these before and I didn't want my gems to fire at them. Little did I know, I guess they don't even fire at them. What if I change that to structure? How quickly do you get weakened? Very quickly if I'm using beam. So probably not the smartest to use beam, but I don't even know if it was worth doing that for us. I guess we could put them in traps. Don't know how useful that would be either. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're cursing everything. And by the way, these possessed and twisted modifiers are really going to wreck us. So I don't know if we necessarily want to be attacking. You can see that that's the lowest it's going to go. So maybe if I, you know, every once in a while drop a beam on that, we should be fine. Also, I should probably be tending to these as well. Let's get a couple of hits. Oh, on this. Why are you not targeting the pylon? I get that it's nearest to orb. But if I want you to target the pylon, I want you to target the pylon, guys. Yeah, we definitely want them on other things right now, though. Go ahead and change that. I'll go ahead and drop a quick freeze on these guys, and then we'll weaken everything there. Go ahead and kill that. We got a couple of them, huh? So another thing I eventually did was I added some traps. So I think right here and here is where I had them last time. And again, I always play these slightly different each time, so don't expect this to be, you know, perfect walkthrough. Again, don't expect to be perfect walkthrough. You should be on shield as highest armor. Let's get these guys coming in at an angle too, so that they're walking through all the way. And yes, it actually does make a difference. Sometimes they can get 2 hits in. So let's go ahead and apply a 5 to you. You'll probably pay yourself back after enough of these. I don't know if it's all that important right now. Let's go ahead, and as soon as this pops up, we're going to enhance you. So that'll also strip, you'll see some of these spawn in with shield. It'll strip off some layers of shield as they're coming along too, which is extremely important. Yeah, so you guys will both be firing at this when you're not firing at everything else. Let's see here. If I hit you guys with that, does that take off a level of shield? Oh yeah, it does. Nice. I'm gonna hit all you guys too. That's an easy way to take care of it. Oh, forces gem resocketing. Yeah, these guys are a pain. Okay, so let's do that. Go ahead and play it again, and then freeze you all. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. It'll still grab an orblet before it does anything else. We're going to upgrade you and slap a 5 on. Oh, yeah, okay. Gem resocketing is a botch, but we won't mess with that too much. You are a cleansing beacon. You are a haste beacon. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw an upgrade on you. Can you hit that? Not quite, but you can hit those. Let's see here. What if we put down maybe an amplifier? Oh, that was kind of a botched place, but that's fine. Let's put a couple of these down, at least for range. Let's do range on you as well. There we go. You can hit that. I had faith. Man. Are you going to steal that? Please don't steal that. Don't tell me you're going to steal this, of all things. Go ahead. Oh, no, you're not going to steal. No, you were going for these boys. That's what I thought. I was going to say, really, dudes? There are much better targets you could be having. Alright, you already have some shots ready. Again, we don't want to touch mana leeching, because we're trying to do this genuine here. Let's also make sure to use some of these boys. Not to discriminate, they can be girls too, I guess. I don't really know what gender strike spells identify as. Okay, so your hit damage multiplier is going up. I don't know if that means that you're actually going to be doing much. Oh, that's going to be annoying right there. If anything, you know, we can we can use you to bomb. Oh man, because it's weakened, it doesn't actually do anything. That's kind of clever. I'll just drop another gem bomb on it. Let's see if maybe a grade 2 will take care of you. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. And then let's go ahead and, again, we don't want to use that per se. I'll go ahead and do that, drop you there. And we'll give you the structure. Yeah, it's going to weaken significantly. I don't know if that's going to help us or hinder us, and I probably shouldn't have bombed that because it had a bunch more hits on it. Okay, this is where I started getting scared. This is where my knees started to shake. That, right there. And this is not the only one that we are going to be dealing with, but it is one of them that we will be dealing with. So we'll go ahead and chug along here. Also, you're ready to fire. Let's put down another pylon that is well within the range of both of these. Maybe we can just drop one there. Have them close. Let's also get some of these shots up and running. Hey, I want you to target that pylon if you would. All right, pylon targeting is a little bit wonky right now, apparently. They don't want to target that pylon for some reason. If I set you to structure, there, now you target it. Interesting. Have not had that issue before. That is definitely a bug. Go ahead and just see if we can get to a level 8 here soon enough. Let's also enhance these. So if you're watching on a small screen or not in great quality, because I know YouTube's bumping down some quality these days, these are both grade 4 gems on the sides here, purple gems that is, and they have both been enhanced with Barrage. These guys are both dual purple red grade 6s, and they have a grade 3 in the amplifiers. I know that a lot of these walkthroughs have 0 commentary, which kind of sucks, to be honest. We will upgrade. Let's see which one of you has more hits. Technically you. We'll do that. Just make sure that's what you're targeting there. And also another... No, I wanted that 4. Oh my gosh, I hit both keys at the same time. Well, I feel like an idiot. How about we take care of him? There we go. Alright, and these pylons are getting charged up. I'm actually going to put another tower down here. And I'll duplicate you. I know that sounds a little ridiculous. But just so we have these charged up for when we need them. Like right about now. Oh boy. So we got a bunch of Possessed and Twisted off to the side, which is not great for us. We will be close to an upgrade for you. Taking care of business relatively quickly. We will be quicker, though, if we had an upgrade here. Actually, for you, I'll drop that. For you, I will upgrade. Make sure to hit these. You probably could hit that with the bolt. So let's do that. Beacon protectors, I guess, really don't do much. Unless there are beacons next to them. Also, I apologize. I just got done with a 45-minute phone call with my grandpa trying to figure out Zoom. If, you know, some of you are using Zoom. It's not always the most intuitive. We'll put it that way. Alright. So we got another something coming our way. There we go. So 4, put a 5 on you. And again, we want to target this Spectre if we can. There we go. Taking care of business relatively easily. How about armor? What's armor looking like? 123. You're 128, so we would be hard-pressed to shred any more than that. So let's give each of these a nice little upgrade for now. So that not only is it going to increase shots per second, but also armor. It's going to be shredded. Alright, we got these guys coming down here. Oh, shield beacon. Do not like you. Let's see if we can drop something down there. There we go. Yeah, was not a fan of those shield beacons. My goodness. Alright, so we're getting to the point where I know that we're going to be hard-pressed to shred any more armor. So let's get something like this up. We'll do that. Duplicate a couple of these guys. Put one there. Obviously shielded highest armor. Same for you. And we'll go ahead and enhance these. I know some people are probably, again, tearing their hair out saying, oh my gosh, you don't need to do that because you have these pylons that'll take care of anything that gets through. Well, it'd be nice to kill using just what we have. Right? Right is what you're supposed to say back to me. There we go. Like most of these guys, we are taken care of just with our regular hits. Alright, so we're going to have a Spectre come. Or wait, no, a Shadow. Excuse me. Okay. So let's debuff him. Make sure that they can't do too much to us right away. There we go. Now, mind you, I'm taking care of them a lot faster than I did my first playthrough because I had no idea how to deal with them. Debuffing them, though, with not only a freeze, or a whiteout, but also an ice shards. So the bleeding gems have more effect, so over time, it's just going to be better overall for us. I'm going to upgrade this boy down here first. And then we'll go ahead and... Who has higher damage? Let's do a 4 on you. Should be fine. Let's also drop some 6s. Let's get some barrage in here. The swarmlings, we're going to have a little bit of difficulty with, I'll be honest. Once they get close enough, though, I think we can take care of them. Alright, so we got another Spectre coming. Let's slow down some swarmlings, maybe. Just some of you guys. Some of you guys. Freeze them coming in here. Let's do that. Maybe what we want is an upgrade to you. And then you're on 5. You're on a 6. There we go. So here we go. Here's this apparition that's going to come through. Or, sorry, not an apparition, a Spectre. Let's make sure we got some decent spells on there. There we go, all lined up. Let's go ahead and slow some boys and pierce some boys. Alright, I don't mind calling some stuff early here. We're doing some great work keeping the damage up on these. I feel pretty confident in that. Oh, didn't want to speed anything up. We'll go ahead and call these last waves. Again, I feel pretty confident at this point in our ability to get stuff done. Yeah, if these have any armor left on them, it's going to be shredded off by these anyway. 262 is more than what they're actually doing in the traps, which is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Here, let's combine these, and let's just have you fire on that pylon. 14,000 damage. That's what we like to see. All right, go ahead. Take him down. So there you go. There's E4 for you. Also, you get a healthy amount of shadow cores as well. So if you're looking to get some, early shadow cores, this spit out almost the same amount. It was 185 the last time that I got from it. So pretty consistent shadow cores as long as you beat it. But later on, there will be much better ways to grind for that. I'll be trying maybe off camera to get whatever the tome is, or not the tome, but wizard stash on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this helped. Let me know if you would rather have more minisodes on endurance levels, or maybe I can go back to H3 and later on and try to get that wizard stash there as well. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you guys probably later today. I'm going to be posting this Monday morning, so I'll see you guys. Bye.